Yo, what is up, boys? I'm Joe, 16, and host of the Homies podcast. My co-host Smooth. Tell us a bit about yourself, Smooth. What's up?
My name is Smooth, other known as Jed. You can call me Jed. I'm 16. I play Fortnite a lot, and yeah. And our guest here today, close friend, part of Homies Court actually, Sandt.
Hi guys.
All right,
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Tell us about yourself, your age, your race,
I am
your
18.
gender.
I'm white.
Right.
No, I'm 18. I'm Italian and
Oh.
Dutch, like a mix.
That's interesting.
And I live in Pennsylvania.
Right.
I work at a grocery store. Full-time grocery store employee. 42 hours a week. 5 days a week.
Damn. I respect that.
I'm playing soccer in college.
There you go, guys. There's an
At a
introduction.
community college actually to start, and then I'm gonna plan on transferring to Penn State to play.
That's huge.
And I play video games for fun.
That's what's up.
Respect.
That's what's up.
So, anyways, before we get too deep into everything, this is the first episode of the Homies podcast, and that means that we want to discuss a few things with you real quick, what we want and what we're thinking and what we're trying to do with this. So basically, Homies podcast came from the Homies Court. If you're not part of the Homies Court, join that. It's in the description. It's free. Join it. What is he
Also,
doing?
click the subscribe button and like button
Click the
down
subscribe button. But I'll also promote at the end. We'll promote all the way at the end. But basically, what we want to do, we just want to test this out for a little bit, see how it's going, and maybe we can build this brand a little bit more. And we want your guys' feedback. What do you want to see on this YouTube channel? Because we won't only be doing podcasts, we might do entertaining videos. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of people in the Homies Court. A lot of homies in the Homies Court.
Indeed,
But-
indeed.
Anyways, Sandt,
What's going on?
let's talk.
What's
You
up?
like playing video games. So how did you find
Yes.
Fortnite? How did you find Fortnite?
All right. Actually, here, let me start from the beginning for video games.
Right.
So I started playing video games when I was probably before elementary school. I had a Nintendo DS. Well, it started with a Game Boy with Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue. Those 3 Pokemon, I grinded them shits. I completed every single one. They're pretty much the same game, but I completed every single one. That transitioned to me getting a Nintendo DS when it came out. Probably like when I was in elementary school. I don't remember. Grinded all the Pokemons up to until the 3DS came out, which I think was X and Y Pokemons.
That was good.
And I
times.
then I got an Xbox 360 after that. And on the 360, I have 5,000 hours on Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Alright.
And that was like the start of like an addiction type play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I got like my competitive drive for games from, is Black Ops 2 League play. After that, yeah, I played League play. I got matched up with a game with Scumpy before and Nate Shot.
Oh, that's crazy.
I played with them when I was a little ass squeaker.
Oh, alright.
That
How
shit
old
was
were you?
crazy.
How old were you when
I
this
was probably 13, 12.
13. Wow, you've came a long way, bro.
Yeah, and
You were 18. You played Black
yeah.
Ops 2 5 years ago.
And then what was after that? After that, I got an Xbox One 3 years after it came out. I got an Xbox One this like pretty much a year before I got my PC. So I got my Xbox One 8th grade year, which was really late. It was like 2 or 3 years after it came out, because we just couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And I was really into Rocket League. So I already played Rocket League a good amount, because I would go to my friend's house after school. I'd walk to his crib, and we just played duos on his.
That's sick.
And I had my account on his and everything, so I was already, I think, a platinum something in that game, just from like playing at his house.
Oh, okay.
And I got my own Rocket League. Like literally, I got the Xbox to play Rocket League, and I got up to a grand champ in one season in that game, which is the
That
highest rank you
reminds
can
me.
get at that time.
Yeah, that reminds me. I bought my Xbox One, just only to play Minecraft. That's all I wanted to play on it. Like, I got like no other games like
Yeah,
for
I had
a whole year on there.
had an Xbox 360 when I was like 13, and I'd have my friend come over and we'd play MW 3, and we'd play 1-on-1, and I'd cry every time I died.
And you still
And
cry every time you die in Fortnite now. Well, not
but
much has changed.
but it was so funny because I would reverse him, and if I won, I'd be like, you suck, and fucking talking shit and shit. And then if I lost, I'd cry. I'd run upstairs. I'd go, Dad, where? I just lost against Zach. Like, it was just like,
Oh, not Zach.
it was just weird. But yeah, that's kind of what started getting me into video games. That game. Did play Minecraft with my sisters. It's kind of the only games I had to play at that time. Then I got my
yeah.
PS4. Right, Fortnite started blowing up. I started playing with my homies, like my friends from school and shit, and it just kind of all clicked. I don't know. I fell in love with the game. I had a drive to become good because I was the worst in my friend group. Like, everyone was fucking better than me, right? I grinded hard. I got fucking better than them. Still am.
Unfortunate.
Still am.
Unfortunate.
But yeah. So
Still on that come up. Still on the come up.
so
Well,
my
yeah.
you what are you saying?
I was saying my little gaming story is, what is it? Minecraft PE on a little iPad.
I'm gonna turn on my
Circa
lights while you
2012.
guys talk. I'm turning on my
Alright,
lights.
2012 I think it was. Played that for a bit. Got an Xbox to play Minecraft even more. Then I played a little bit of Rocket League, but like, it was all casual. I played the .io games, Agario, Slither.io, played some Roblox. So I really did not have that much, FPS experience.
I have a
before going
lot
into
more
Fortnite.
games that until I got to Fortnite. After
Yeah,
Rocket League, I went to Rainbow Six Siege on console. And on console, I didn't play that game that much. I probably had 300 hours on that game total. But I was during soccer season I played that game, rather just one season. And that got my like FPS drive even higher on console, like next gen console, because I got to like plat something in that game. I don't remember. It was a high plat in that game. And that pushed me into playing Overwatch, which I was crazy at. Which I think now makes me like Valorant a lot, because Valorant's kind of like a mix of Overwatch and CSGO. Which kind of like brings into why I got my PC, is for CSGO. I literally got my computer to play CSGO like a year before Fortnite came out. I built it, shitty specs, for like $600 PC.
Oh, yeah.
And I still had that same PC actually. I still had that same shit.
Oh my goodness.
I literally got it to play CSGO, barely played CSGO. Played Rocket League on a controller for a year until Fortnite came out. Played Fortnite. I used to play Fortnite. When I first started, I played 1600 DPI, 20% X and Y sense. And I was actually crazy. Like, I would just play.
And
I
you
was like
stayed
that
on that
kid in
for a bit.
the. Oh yeah, I stayed on it for a while. I stayed on it probably until chapter 2.
Oh.
That's
And
crazy.
you know how, like, everybody's schools had those like the Fortnite player in their school.
Yep, I was that.
That was
kid.
just me.
That's
That was me.
That was me.
There was a few of us though. There was this kid named Extra Bodies, who's now a famous TikToker named Derek Trends. He went to my school. We always have like competitions. Like, we'd always 1v1 and shit. He'd beat me sometimes. I'd beat him. He played controllers, so like, kind of get lucky sometimes.
That's interesting.
You know what I mean?
That's
How
interesting.
I ran into the game?
I don't know.
I ran into the game, Fortnite. I remember this vividly. 7th grade, walking down the halls, I hear Fortnite. I'm like, what is a Fortnite? Like, what? And then, so I check it out later that day. And there's so much stuff going in on YouTube about it. So much stuff. And it's like, what is this? This is season 2, like January of 2018. So then I'm checking this out. I'm like, okay, this looks interesting. Because like at the time before, I was just playing Roblox. Like, I was playing Roblox. Like, I don't really know. Like, it seemed like a different whole game to me, but I guess it was still colorful enough. I was interested in it. Because I guess that's like what games I was into at that time. But then, bro, about what you were saying as like you were that Fortnite kid, I wasn't really that Fortnite kid. I feel like everyone else was, but then I kind of went into that like line a little bit later. So I got my laptop. What was it? Yeah, like March 31st, 2018, and then I downloaded Fortnite, played on that, and bro, with that like guy you said that you fought at school, with you was like
Yeah.
1v1. Oh, I had that same kid, and apparently like he was the best player at school. His name was Yusuf. So I got up on him, and this guy like he's a good Fortnite player, right? But like
Yusuf?
he's also like, yeah, his name is like Yusuf, but
He's
he was
known
like,
in the Fortnite community, you know. He started
no,
popping
like,
off recently.
nah, I don't know.
His name is
probably
Yusuf though. It's Yusfu. That was his name that I saw the other day, and he was popping off in the cash cup.
Oh, damn. Well, I mean, it might be the same one. I don't know. Who knows? But like, this guy though, he's good at Fortnite and he's buff. Like this guy can like bench like 250 or something. Like I don't know.
I'm the opposite of buff. I struggle to gain weight for a while.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. You go to the gym, right? You do all this. Right?
I go to the gym on my off days when I can.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to start. Yeah, like I have off 2 days a week, and I work out those 2 days. I try to work out other days, but my hours for work are weird. I work like third shift sometimes, second shift, first. Like I work whenever the hell they need me. Like today, I work from 12 to 9, which is shitty because you wake up at like let's say 8 or 9 in the morning. You kind of just waiting around to go to work. Like you're not really doing anything. And you go to work at noon. You get home and it's dark out already. It's already like nighttime. It's just shitty. You don't like. There's just no time to do anything when you work weird hours like that.
Yeah.
Like,
so back on that. How long have you been working for? When you start working?
since I turned 13.
13. Wow.
Like the
Isn't
day
it
you
like
turned
the-
13?
What?
Like the day you turned 13, you got a job.
That summer,
So what was your first job?
landscaping.
Landscaping.
That's
right,
hard work.
right.
That's not easy.
I worked for my uncle's company. I did that for 2 summers. Until I was 15. That's how I bought my computer. Is working 2 summers at landscaping. I bought a computer and a pair of Beats with all the money I got. That's literally just what I bought. And like the peripherals, obviously, for the computer and the monitor, but like I got cheap
Yeah.
shit to start.
Yeah, I mean, I
And,
feel like that's how
I don't know.
everyone started. Like how everyone started. I don't know anyone who started with like a top-notch computer. No, as he was saying, like that
you
600.
never start with a top-notch computer.
Yeah, like as he was saying, back with that $600 like shitty PC, I also had one. Like I bought it. What was it? I think it was like summer of 2019. No, it was like early 2019, like January or something. But I had to buy that because one time I was in game and I got so mad that I punched my monitor on my laptop, and it just went black, and I was so scared. Like,
Yeah,
you don't know,
I have a
like,
few.
tears started flowing from my eyes. Like
Where
I
are
don't
your
know.
monitors that you broke, Sandt? Do you have them?
I have 2 somewhere.
What
I
hertz?
could try to
I
find.
thought
I could
one
try
was
to
better
find
enough.
one.
What hertz were they?
What, you want me to find one? 144.
No. You don't gotta find them.
Nah, it's all
They
good.
were
I
both
mean,
144 and you broke them.
Yeah, I can go through all the stuff I broke playing Fortnite
Oh,
and
shit.
like Valorant.
that reminds me, I've actually broken 2 monitors, but one was an accident though. So like, the first one I punched because I was like a little angry child, but the other one, Jed, you remember that? I had a second monitor, and when I first moved here, and by the way, guys, I've been here in California for a year now. This is crazy.
A full
It's-
year.
Yes, exactly a year ago.
It's
I
crazy.
came here, but when I started off, I didn't have the desk that I have, so I had like a little shitty wooden desk, and like nails were just poking out of the thing. Like it was so weird. Like I could have gotten stabbed while playing Fortnite. Like that would have not been good. But the desk was so small that in order to fit my 2 monitors, I had to, like tilt one sideways so that way it could be like angled. But every single time I'd be moving my mouse around and shaking my computer. Bro, the computer, I mean the monitor would just fall off of my desk. And it did that like 100 times
This
before
brings-
it broke.
This brings me up to a story. I remember you were playing, and you were we were like playing, and your mouse flew off your desk. I'll never forget that time. So, this kid was playing. We were like 1v1 or some shit. He's trying hard. And his mouse flies
Bro,
off his
I'm pretty
desk.
sure it, like, hit the other wall. Like, it just was flying and it just hit the wall. After I was just flicking it so hard. Like, I mean, like, if I had control of that mouse, that was a 200 pound. But, like,
Yeah, I have a fair share of angry moments in my life, just in general. I'm a nice guy, but if you like, all right, let's say I'm in a game in soccer.
mhm.
It's a good game. Like let's say it's 1-1. The score's 1-1. They score. The other team scores. So it's
Yeah.
1-2 them. And some kid talks shit or like pushes me on the way back. Wow, punch him. Just straight up like punch him in the side of the head. Like
Yeah.
just shit like that just triggers me hard, which
It builds up in your chest like paper.
nah, I get in my own head.
Yeah. Do you?
I get in my own head about it. And if I don't do something, then I'm just thinking about it for the rest of the day or until I actually do something. Like if I'm sitting here playing Fortnite right here, hands on my desk, and I die, and I want to just fucking slam my desk, and I don't, the next time I die, I'm gonna slam it 3 times as hard and end up actually breaking something. So every time I need to just rage, I just rage.
Do you want to show your wall? Like what you?
It's fixed.
Oh,
yeah.
wait,
yeah,
you had, like,
It was-
pencils in that wall?
Yeah, that back one.
No, it wasn't pencils. He would smack. Every time he would get pissed, he would punch his wall or some shit, right? Didn't you punch your
Bro.
wall a couple
Yeah.
times?
Yeah,
So-
I didn't have a doorknob for a while. I ripped my fucking doorknob off.
Why?
Bro, what?
Bro, I don't know.
You ripped your doorknob off. Bro, I
Alright,
mean,
so say this is the doorknob.
yeah.
I walk into my door to go take a piss after dying, and I grab it and just fucking yank hard, and I just ripped it out.
Bro,
He's
that
got a
might
lot of
be.
strength, dude. He's got a lot. of
Yeah, either this guy's like extra strong or like that door is just dog shit.
You
Like,
can see the shitty ass door. It's right there. Where is it? You can't really see it. It's like
Nah, yeah.
it's a straight like plywood fucking door.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I was like definitely an angry kid, and Jed knows this. He's known me for about 2 years now. Like 2 years now.
Now I think.
Yeah, more than 2 years. More than 2 years. That's just like for his Discord DM I checked, but like yeah, more than 2 years. And like he always knows that I was like a little shit talker. Like I would get mad. Like that kind of ended at the end of 2020 though, and I just got really zen. But before
Yeah, I never cooled down.
like I punched my monitor. Like I punched a hole in my door. Like I would be like screaming at the top of my lungs. And I live in an apartment, and like apparently, and it was like one day my mom went down to like the downstairs neighbors, and like was just talking with them, and then she said, "You don't hear my son, do you?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "What? I'm literally using all my voice to scream after I die in this
Yeah.
shit-ass game." Like,
I got a
how do
few
you not
noise
hear me?
complaints.
Have you really?
When I lived at my dad's house, I lived with him for a little bit. We lived in a called a half double, where it's 2 houses in one.
What
Kind of share it with someone.
I mean, I'm
like
like
you're
what a half double is.
Yeah, let me check that.
Half double.
It's like 2 houses in one house.
Oh, kind of like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
Yep.
And I was living in one of those, and my wall was against the wall that connects the 2 like houses.
Bro,
And
please
I would
don't tell me
just-
you punch a hole in that. Please don't tell
No,
me
you
punch a hole
can't.
in
It's
that.
straight brick. It's
Oh,
straight
okay.
brick.
Good. Alright.
They have to be, I think, for like fire hazards and shit. Like if one side of the house catches on fire, the other one can't unless it spreads like a crazy ass fire.
Oh, yeah.
So because it's like straight cemented or bricked off.
Okay.
But I used to get hella complaints from the neighbors, just like stupid. It wasn't even always just because of like raging. I would just do dumb shit. Like I would just be on the roof or like out my window, just throwing shit out for no reason. Just
And
doing
like,
dumb shit.
Damn, so you a
were your neighbors like
vandalizer?
that type?
Nah.
What?
I'm playing. I said
I'm
you're a
literal-
vandalizer. You vandalize shit.
Bro.
Nah.
Now we don't get into that shit. What I was gonna ask you was, what made you switch from Fortnite to Valorant full? Like, I don't
I
see
really
you really play for it
didn't-
no more.
Fortnite just got so dry. It's just there's nothing new about it. It's just the same thing over and over and over. And it just gets to a point where it's like you're putting so
Unplayable.
many hours into this game that you don't enjoy, and why am I even playing it? And I can't even play comp 95% of the time, which is the
Yeah.
only thing I enjoyed.
That-
And in Valorant, I feel like I'm just more naturally fit for Valorant.
I can agree with
Cause
that.
I'm
He's
generally
very
good at
fucking
every
good
single
Valorant.
game I play.
He's
Like, it's like not
very
even like
good.
an egotistical thing. Like every game I play, I end up getting into the top rank one way or another.
I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe you just have that gaming genetic or something. Like, I have a lot of people telling me, like, I'd be good at Valorant or something. Like, just the way my mind thinks,
I
just
don't
like,
even aim train.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess you don't really even need to necessarily with that all the
I
time.
didn't even aim train in
Like, the
Fortnite, and
different,
I was like crazy at aiming in Fortnite.
I guess I got gaming genetic or something. But, yeah, yeah, I quit Fortnite, what was it? It's been about, cause I quit it like, yeah, it's been like 2 months, 3 months now. And honestly, if I kept playing, like I actually looked at the season and it's like pretty fun. Like I played a bit of this season, and like
The
it
only
is,
thing I see that's good this season is that Booga mode.
Have you played
yeah,
it?
that Booga mode. But like,
Sam, have you
I
played
really
that?
like everything about this
I haven't
season.
played it yet. No,
You should try
I haven't
it.
had time. I've worked 2 9-hour shifts in a row. The day before, I went to the gym, and then I did. I wasn't supposed to work the day before, but I worked with my uncle landscaping because he needed help.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I just been
But
busy.
yeah, I
You're
mean,
making money, but you're also working hard, and it's is it hitting you hard? Like, are you taking?
Nah, I'm a money getter.
Yeah.
funny, respect, respect. So like, do you still feel like you have enough energy, like when you go through a full day, or like
Yeah.
how do you feel that like you get the energy? Because I feel like sometimes I don't have the most energy.
If I don't
Honestly.
have energy, I work out and I instantly get energy.
Okay.
Right,
You feel tired? Do 50 push-ups. You're chilling.
right.
So what is your how's like? I know like as a friend like, your sleeps you don't get a lot of sleep.
Nah.
Like
I
unhealthy. How do you?
How much do you
It's
get?
hard. I feel like it's not even that it's hard for me to sleep. I just feel like sleeping is a waste of time.
Hmm. How many hours do you
Cause
sleep?
4 or 5 on a good night, usually 3.
Wow.
But I just don't require a lot of sleep. I guess I'm just useful to it from high school. Then high school, I would have to wake up at 6 a.m.
Hmm.
or like 5:45 to get there on time. So it's like I'm just used to having no sleep from high school, and it just carried over once COVID hit. Cause I was working every day, full time, and I just based my sleep schedule around when I went into work every day. So like if I go into work at 12, I stay up till 3 or 4, wake up at like 8 or 9 usually, and then I don't know, just live life.
I
Sleeping's
mean,
such a waste. If I didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't sleep.
I don't think anyone would, honestly, but like, I feel like in order for me to work my best, it's like 7.5 hours, and that's like getting good quality sleep.
If I get 7.5 hours, and I have before, like recently, I just feel like shit. I feel like I oversleep.
7.5 hours oversleep. But I mean, only reason I like sleep that much is like it's a minimum like suggested requirement. But I just don't want to like, sleep less now, and then that just makes me unhealthy later down the line.
I
Because I
mean,
know,
it's probably gonna end up catching up to me one day.
yeah, yeah. I just want to like live long. I always want to prioritize my body, my physical health, and my mental health over money all the time. Because this is the only thing I have. Me. That's the only thing I have. The money, it can go, everything can go, but like myself, I can't go.
It's a good point.
So
What
it's
do you think of that, Sandt? What do you think?
Um,
Yourself over
I honestly think
money.
it's not that money buys happiness, but I like giving back to people. Like I want to buy my mom a house one day. I want to get my dad a truck, and with money,
You can
you
do
can do
that.
that. And if that makes me happy, giving back to other people, money brings me happiness. You need money to bring me happiness if that's what I want to do.
so
Cause
it's just
I'm
that level
generally
of
not a happy
selflessness.
person. I'm generally just a chilled ass. Just do me.
You just go along with what life gives you, basically.
Yeah, like I'm not a fucking
That's kind of how
bubbly
I
ass
am.
person.
I'm kind of like, dude, whatever happens just happens for a reason, and I just live through
I
it.
get jumped. I get jumped. I get my ass beat. I get my ass beat. Like the next day, what's really gonna happen? Like same
Yeah.
shit.
And I didn't tell you before we started, but I do want to talk a little bit about that because, like, I mean, I know and like Jed knows that you don't live in like the safest community. Do you feel like that gets to you kind of?
No,
What? Really not?
no.
How about when
You
you
feel
were
like you're tougher
younger?
than the other motherfuckers or what?
Um, honestly, It's like it's not as bad as you guys probably think it is.
Right.
It's more just like know who to
I mean, no
surround yourself
neighborhood is
with.
perfect. Yeah. I mean, like down like 2 houses, like somebody's dealing drugs. I mean,
Yeah, just know who to surround yourself with and just don't be a retard.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some retarded ass people that'll go around doing dumb shit. Like I know people that got locked up. I know for stupid stuff like just carrying a gun for
Like
no
your
reason
homies?
at all.
Like
Carrying a
homies?
gun? Wait.
I have a homie that went to juvie for 7 months
Oh damn.
last year.
Is he in your like whatever that Discord is?
Yeah.
What who is that? Who is he in that?
I don't know his Discord. He doesn't go on his computer no more. He's like, his name's Fate Recon, I think.
Damn. What did he do? What did he do? You know?
He
If you want to say it.
If you can't say it, then don't say it.
I don't even. It's just violence,
Okay.
drug violence.
Oh, alright. Makes sense.
All right. All right.
Joe, you
Well-
have, think of. I have a couple questions.
I generally just don't fuck with people. I just be doing me. I got my close circle, 5 people max. Cause the more friends you have, the more chances you have to get your backstab.
Right.
So I keep my shit small.
Yeah, I could only like when I was thinking about friend groups, I was like, what's the right size? And I was like 5. Like 5 has got to be the right size, or maybe 6.
I
And
always.
each person gotta do their part. Like one hand washes the other. Like if you have one hand, you can't wash your own hand.
I
Mhm.
always.
Like one hand washes the other.
I'm always about not forcing friend groups, not adding people to a friend group that I'm not close with. Even okay, so my friends, my close friends, could be friends with them, right? But
Mhm.
I don't fuck with them, so they won't invite them. Like that's kind of how it should work. I live by that. Like if my homies, like if one of you don't fuck with someone, I'm not. We're not fucking like we're not.
I
even,
stick up for people I
playing.
fuck with.
Like yeah, like. I stick up
You
for
know
everyone.
that specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of think is like, bring in new people, talk to new people, and that's the way you're gonna find a friend.
Okay.
You talk with them, but you don't keep them that close.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you
with
can.
time, it can get closer and closer and closer. It all depends. It's
For
like,
me,
there's
the
some people
biggest
that
shit
I've
is
known for a while.
honesty. Honesty is the biggest thing somebody needs. Like if I don't fuck with somebody else, I'll tell them straight up to their face I don't fuck with them.
Mhm.
Like what are they, like what am I gonna lose? If I don't fuck
Yeah.
with them, like I'm not gonna lose a friend. They're not my friend.
Mhm.
And if you get in trouble, like let's say your parents found out you stole money from them. For example, I stole $400 from my mom's ex-boyfriend. Scumbag, straight scumbag. He deserved it. But I stole $400. And the next day, it was pretty obvious. She confronted me about it, my mom and him. And I was just like, yeah, I stole that shit. And it was actually, the consequences were a lot better that I just straight up told the truth. And if I would have lied and then found out down the road.
Yeah, would've been
And
good.
it's like that in school too. If you do something in school, like I got pulled aside one time. We had like these drug dogs search our school.
Mhm.
And
We have those?
yeah.
We don't
And
have that shit. We don't have those.
the kid's locker next to mine was a dealer. And the dog sniffed out both of our lockers. Well, apparently it was both of ours, but I'm the only one that got called in. So we were all walking back to our classes. We had to go outside for them to do that.
Mhm.
And everybody's walking by with my homies. And the principal just grabs me by my wrist, like right like this, and just like brings me to the office. I'm like, why am I in here? They're like, give me your backpack. They found stuff in your locker. I was like, what? Like I don't even use my locker. Like I don't even know where my locker was. I was like, what? What are you saying? And then he was like, let me search your bag. I was like, go ahead, bro. I don't got nothing on me. So he searches my bag, and this retarded ass dog thought an eraser was a drug, like a pencil eraser, like one of those like pink ones that are like a rectangle.
Yeah.
He thought it was a drug, and that a pencil sharpener, like those handheld ones, was a weapon.
That's crazy.
That's an interesting story. That's an
And
interesting
What
story.
happened to the other kid? No call down for him? That's
No, only my
interesting.
locker got hit. Out of the whole school, my locker was the only one.
And it was because of an eraser. Because of an
Mhm.
eraser.
Joe,
They had to call my parents and everything.
Joe, do you have those dogs in your school? In your old
Don't
school?
even know.
In your old school?
Oh, in my old school, I mean, No, no, we didn't.
Yeah,
It was like a small town, anyways. So
I live in a
in
small
a
town,
small city.
but I live in I would say like a wealthy community, not to like brag or anything, but
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of kids are fucking spoiled brats in my school, and I don't fuck with people in my school. I don't like anyone in my school. I like 2 people in my school. I fuck with 2 people. I had one come over the other day, Joe. Remember? Yeah, you remember that?
Bro,
That's my
not,
homie, and then
not
I have
right.
another homie across the street. Only people I fuck with in this town.
Right.
Only people.
It's gonna be weird. Like, oh, hold on. I just know something. Oh, the region that we've been in throughout this entire disco call has been Newark. What the fuck is a Newark? Anyways,
Newark?
That's in New York.
No,
Newark.
Newark, New Jersey.
Newark,
Oh,
New
That's
Jersey, for real?
Jersey.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't even
next.
know.
It's like left of New York City. It's you know where there's like it's like a huge international airport and shit.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, the Newark airport.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
there.
I don't even know how
Have
that
you?
region shows up.
Yeah.
Have you been out of the country?
Nah, I went to Florida.
What part?
I don't even know.
When was the last
I
time
just
you
been to-
like been on like a vacation? Oh no, you just went to Ocean City.
I went to Ocean City,
How
Maryland.
was that? We
That's
never
fire.
we never really got to talk about that, to be honest.
It was fire.
Wait, have any of y'all been out of the country before?
I haven't known.
Me?
No.
Why?
I've been to Mexico.
Have you?
Mexico.
Uh, well, it's not Mexico. It's like this little island off of Mexico. Cause I went on this like boat.
Okay.
Mhm.
We went to this like
Like a
this like
cruise ship
slum
kind of,
down, sort of. It was like a fishing boat or some shit.
Oh,
And we went to slum down ass island off Mexico. And we needed like our passports to get on it. I hop on an island. It smelled like straight shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like it was
Oh my
slum
goodness, I heard
down.
yeah.
Ugh. I got me a bracelet. I had to pay. It was one of those like those like rope bracelets that like they get your name out like when you go to like islands and stuff. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like and they tie it onto your wrist with a rope. It's like strings and stuff all put together.
Yeah.
I got one of those with my name on it. It just said Tanner across it, which is my first name for the podcast. And bruh, I paid 10 cents for it.
10 cents.
cents?
10
Nice.
cents.
Nice deal, man. Nice deal.
I was like, bruh, how much it costs to live here?
Hmm.
Cause I could probably go over there with $100 and leave with like an apartment, like get an apartment for like a month for $100.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's just like Puerto Rico, man. Like you see you see Logan Paul's moving to Puerto Rico. Everything
That's for
there
tax.
is
You know?
cheap. Everything there is cheap.
But it's not as great as America.
But it's U.S. territory. That's the only
I
reason
know,
he's living there.
but the thing is, people love to hate on America, but they don't know how hard it is in other countries and how much more like rules and stuff shit apply in other countries. Like
I really feel like it's-
have somebody go live in Africa and see how they like it more than America.
Dude, it's crazy that people think we're not a good country.
And when
like,
people
other
disrespect the American flag and like
Nah.
I don't know about y'all opinion on this, but kneeling in the anthem and shit.
No.
Fuck that.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
agree with that.
My father was in the military. I have a cousin that got his leg blown off in Afghanistan. I'm close with. My grandfather was in the military. Both my grandfathers were in the military. My whole family's in the military. I'm the only one that hasn't gone in yet.
Mhm.
So
Are you applying? Or no.
I don't know yet. I want to play
I
soccer.
don't think you should. I think you
Yeah.
have something going on for you.
Yeah,
I think
like,
you
I
need.
mean,
Yeah.
I think you need to tunnel vision on soccer and Valorant. I think that should be your 2 main priorities right now. Soccer, Valorant, right? That's the only 2 things you really and work, obviously, because
Yeah.
you have to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Those 3 are your priority. Hanging out with friends as well, family.
I barely chill with people anymore.
Why? Because they just because it's online and you can just fucking Discord them and shit.
I barely even do that. I really just be by myself. I'm a loner.
yeah, this is gonna make me sound like a loser, but like throughout the entire time I've had friends, like I have like friends, like I had a good amount of friends, but like I never hung out with them. Like only time I hung out with my friend was like last summer, because I was like saying goodbye
You
and
were
I just wanted,
leaving?
yeah.
That's how
And
I
then
am.
also,
I'm like, I don't really want to hang out. Like, It's kind of
Yeah.
wasting time.
Yeah, it's just
Is that
like
what you guys
my
think?
friends.
Of like hanging out?
Nah,
I
You
mean,
don't think hanging out's wasting time?
I kind of feel like that. I mean, if
I
I go
like
to
hanging
school,
out.
right? I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's fun, but like, I'm just thinking in my head, right? And like school, that's like schoolwork and friends. But then when I get home, that's kind of like doing my own thing. And maybe that's because I've been playing like games when I got back home, and then I just like switched from my in IRL friends to my online friends. There's kind of like a
I mean,
separate.
it's different for you guys. You guys have computers since middle. Like, you guys had computers before I had an Xbox One.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah. You guys got computer. Well, like age relevancy. Like, you had a computer at your age. That you got your computer. When I was that age, I was outside chilling and playing. I actually, my only regret in life is not committing to basketball and sticking with basketball.
Why?
I was nice at
Were
basketball.
you? Do you
I played
play?
basketball all the way up till 7th grade, and I
Mm.
quit because I didn't like the coach.
That's
And
crazy.
that's my
You
biggest
know
high
what's
school regret.
crazy? Is I quit my travel team because of the coach. I quit baseball from the school team.
Well, I didn't quit. I
because of
just
the
stopped
coach.
playing.
No,
I finished a year out. I would never quit.
I didn't.
I quit karate because of the trainer. That's funny. That's
Like,
funny.
that one coach single-handedly ruined basketball for me. Like, I was a raw shooting guard. Like, I have an uncle in my high school that holds the 3-point record and shit. Like, it's in my blood to play basketball, and I just fucking stopped. And I wish I never did. Cause I have such a nice shot. Like, I'm just a sharpshooter.
Do you still
Yeah,
shoot with
wait,
some
wait,
homies?
Yeah,
Once here and there?
I go down to the course sometimes.
That's fire.
wait. How tall are you again? How tall are you again?
I'm 5'8". I'm just a shooter. I can't do none of that in the paint shit.
Yeah.
I can do like lays and shit. Like, go like, you know, like there's somebody blocking up like this. I go like under him and like lay it.
Damn. You smooth?
Oh.
But I'm just, I don't know. I don't brag. But like,
Hmm.
I'm just
Yeah.
athletic. Like, I can play any sport I want.
Hmm. Oh, I just saw on my Twitter like not too long ago, today. Marks 4 years of Fortnite. Do you guys feel old yet? Like, I'm feeling kind of old now.
Only 4?
Bro, I fucking graduated. I started
Yeah,
playing a
that's
game freshman
crazy.
year.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, like I remember me being, well, cause I was like, no, I actually was 13. My strap on me.
Yeah, I was
but-
13.
But I mean, 4 years since the game has been out, man. Like time really goes, and time has especially went this past year. From me going into California, and it's a year. Like it does not feel like a year. I don't know how that happened. Like Sam, you're 18, right? When did you turn 18 again? When was your
I
birthday?
turned 18 the end of April, April 24th. So
April
not too
24th.
long ago.
You feel like there's like a switch that goes off after you go from like 17 to 18, like into adulthood, because now you're in a
The only shit that went through my head is I'm not going to juvie no more. I'm going to jail if I fuck up, which is a
Yeah.
lot different.
yeah. That's what went through your mind. I mean, I guess yeah.
But that's like straight up the only thing that really went through my head right away. Like, there's obviously like progressive stuff that you think about, but right away I was like, if I get pulled over or something and like I have to like, or like just something stupid, like let's say,
It's a lot more responsibility hits you.
yeah, like you can just do something dumb. Like you can get in a car accident and it's charged on your adult record now instead of your child. Like if I could have gotten one the day before I turned 18, it was on my child record, so it's not as serious.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a flip of like you have to start worrying about credit score, insurance.
It all comes to what's the word? Realization. It all
Yeah,
comes
no, you're good.
into your thoughts now in the back of your head on what you actually have to like now focus on and make sure you don't do this, do that, have to pay this, don't pay that. Like
I feel like I'm already starting to
don't do
feel that
this.
pressure. Yeah, I feel like I'm already starting to feel that pressure.
I
at age
feel
16.
at our age,
I know it's coming.
if
I know it's
we're
coming, it's
prepared for
close.
this, like we could be doing really good,
Mhm.
like realistically.
I was
People say
ready.
like 16
You
is
were
like
ready?
a young
Yeah, you were
start.
definitely ready, Sen. You had a job at 13. Homie started working at 13. He knew that once nothing changed for him. He's still the same kid. He's still 18. He's 8. Even if he was 17, it wouldn't
Dude,
matter.
Fortnite kids make 18 sound like you're old as shit, bro. I'm still a fucking kid. I'm still a little ass kid.
You are.
The fuck? Like, bruh.
I don't even consider
When
you
I'm
an adult,
20,
to be
when I'm
honest.
25, I'm still a little ass kid. Like you're not an adult until mid-30s. I don't
Bro.
give a shit.
Look at Shazam. You're
hmm
gonna tell me he's an adult? No.
He's 28 years old, and he's one of the most talented Valorant players in the world. There's 30-something-year-old Hiko 100 Thieves, and he's considered old actually. He's like 34 or some shit.
Dude, they're living.
But
He's 30.
like bruh, there's like these 18-year-olds in Fortnite that are considered boomers. You go to Valorant, I'm like a little ass baby.
Yeah, it's all relative. Yeah.
34.
And, like-
He's playing fucking video games for a living. Are you kidding me? I wish.
Someone I look up to a lot is Kalaza,
I fucking love
Plaza
Colosso.
is.
cause he knows what it's like to be in the real world and have a full-time job. He's not like the other Fortnite kids that just their egos get in their way. Like he knows what it's like to be in the real world.
Yeah.
So he's taking what he has as a gift and not letting go of it, and he's keeping the throttle, like keeping the gas on. And that's what I fuck with. Like there's these kids, like here, I'll say for example, bro, that motherfucker Tayson, you god, he could stream every single day and post YouTube content every single day and just pay somebody to do the YouTube and make a bag. He stream every day. He'll get up to 20,000 viewers. Like he'll be like a clicks on EU because how good he is. He instantly just has a gift of at least 3,000 viewers just from how good he is at the game. You know how hard it is to get 3,000 viewers? I stream a decent amount. I used to stream more, and I'd have 10 viewers at some points and feel like I'm on top of the world. This kid could turn on his stream and stream once a month and have 3,000. Like some people just don't take that shit. They take it for granted. Like it's like always gonna be there, and eventually when Fortnite dies out, he's gonna turn on his stream playing a different game. He's gonna have 500 viewers, and then it's gonna go down 400, 300, 200, 100 until he's nobody.
And
That's why you need to build a brand.
Yeah, this is what I've
There
been
you go.
thinking. Like,
Just what he said. Build a brand.
building a brand. What we're trying to do right now.
That's
I mean,
how you build a brand. Is you stream every fucking event.
Be yourself.
mhm.
Don't let anybody change who you are. No.
And
So.
I think like one of the regrets that I have is that I wish I could go back like 2 years and have the knowledge that I have now. Because they say like 16 is a young age to start, but honestly, like starting at 14, kind of like you did, you started at 13 kind of.
Dude, if I started streaming when I was 14, oh my god.
No, it's not even streaming. It's not even streaming. Just like my kind of mindset to be able to work hard and kind of like what I know about the world now. Like if I had this back in 14, I feel like I'd be aching off way more. Like I'd be way more head.
Alright,
Because-
listen to this. I started. You guys met me when I was 17.
Yeah.
And I started streaming when I was 17. Like, you guys are all streaming. Like, everybody in our Discord or whatever in our server starts streaming at like 14, 15. I started at 17. You know how late that is, really, to start Fortnite streaming? And I started
Yeah.
streaming, like, after Chapter 2. If I would have started streaming, like, when I first started playing the game and all that, which I was always interested in, I just didn't know how. I didn't learn how to stream until, like, at, like, Midas season, I think it was.
I mean,
And that's,
yeah,
I don't know.
I remember me streaming on my little laptop, but like I decided to stop streaming because of the lag. And like, I think that streaming just like, I just was kind of turned off with streaming.
My
But
internet
then-
helped me back.
Yeah. I guess you could say my peripherals, but up until season X, that like was an issue. But when I got to like season X, I got my computer now, I got my monitor. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if I just had what I had back at 14, and just like the mindset that I have now back at 14, I feel like I'd be able to get way farther ahead. I still have 2 years though before I turn 18. I feel like those 2 years really need to be used well.
Alright, here, look. This is how I look at life. I have no regrets, bruh. Like, everybody can look back, like, 2 years and be like, oh, I wish I knew this and that. Well, if you knew that then, you'd be a billionaire. If I knew 10 years ago, when I was 10 years old, that Bitcoin would be as big as it was, I'd be a billionaire. Like, you can't think like that. You gotta think in the present and the future, not the past.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of regrets. That would be like my only, I guess you could say, kind of regret. But regardless, though, I feel like when I get a child, or if I do decide to have a child, I want to start them young, if I can. Like, start them young on the path of hard work and success.
If they want to work, their work. I was never forced to work.
hmm I mean, I'm not gonna force my kid, but I just want to provide them with
Wait,
information.
wait, you wanted to work, Sandt? Explain this. I'm actually curious.
I wanted shit. I wanted to buy shit.
And your parents wouldn't pay.
Well, I mean, there's a point where it's like, if you want this, you gotta work for it.
Mm-hmm.
I started hustling, mowing lawns at first before I was probably like, it was like I started working 13 like in the summer. So it was like I had like 3 months before I started working when I was 13. I was just mowing like neighbors' lawns and shit, weed whacking and shit, just getting like pocket cash so I can like go to the store and get food or like walk to the dollar store and get something. Or if I wanted to get those get the skin in what was the game in Overwatch, I wanted to buy like loot crates. I could do that. Like you can't just walk up to your mom every day or dad every day and be like, "Can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this and that?" Like I wanted my own. Like I just wanted to be financially like be able to do what the fuck I want.
Yeah. No, I feel like, and because you don't have that much. That's in maybe you want to talk more about that on like why you had to work 3 jobs and like you said you wanted that to support your parents, right? Support yourself.
I never really gave them much money. They don't take.
Mhm.
They won't. I don't know how to explain it. They won't take my money
Oh.
unless it's like I have to. If I had to
Yeah.
get my mom, I had to lend her 400 before. For I don't remember for what, and she was like bad about. Like she was like in a terrible like she like broke down. It was like, and she was like, "I'm paying you this money back." I was like, she tried to give me the money back, but I was like, she was like, "It's your money. You don't. It's not fair." I'm like, it makes me happy helping.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel like the thing is that when you don't come from that much and when you don't have that much, the realization that you need to start like focusing up and doing stuff that hits you earlier. And anyone who's listening, if you are like still younger, think about this. That sooner or later, the realization will hit you that you've got to start working, that you've got to start paving your own path, you've got to start making your own money, because it will not work forever being with your parents, you know. Nothing is going to be forever. The life you have right now, it's just not going to be the same once you get to a certain age. So the earlier you can start, the more you can start building your brand, and the more time you have in order, you know, because competition is always happening, you know, like more stuff is popping up here, here, here. Like really, like what hasn't been invented yet? Like what are you gonna invent that hasn't been invented already?
Let me real quick. The lion on top is always on top of the mountain. The lion, he's chilling, he's calm, he knows he's up there. The one climbing the mountain's hungry. It wants to get to the top. The one climbing's always gonna have more drive and more work ethic than the one that's already at the top.
It's just like hitting that realization because I mean, even if you are kind of middle class, even if you are kind of a middle class kid, you know, if you can just understand and get that realization earlier, then you're probably gonna have that same hunger that somebody who starts out young that doesn't have much is also gonna have. It's just you have to convince yourself that it's crucial and
Let me
wasting
put a
another day can't happen.
prime example of what Sandra said. Guy at the top. Let's put Ninja up at the top. Ninja was at the top.
Okay.
Where is he at now? I think he's down. I think his viewers are gone. He used to average, I mean, fucking almost 100 viewers.
200K at a point.
Yeah, he was doing really good.
I was watching him play League the other day. He had 8K viewers.
That's still insane.
But he
I mean, that's
You gotta realize
but-
what Fortnite had was a lot different. Like, there's never gonna be like a prime Fortnite in a game ever again.
Yeah, no.
There's never gonna be that again.
Sure.
maybe in like the next decade.
No, I don't think there's ever gonna be something like prime Fortnite. There is parents talking about the game. Like people's parents knew about what Fortnite was. Even if you didn't have kids, you knew about what Fortnite was. And you could be a grown ass man. Like my grandma knew what it was. I don't even know how the fuck she knew. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, I feel like there's waves of gaming. Like, what? I can't even
Shit's
name
ass
anything
right now.
before Minecraft. Yeah, no, like the Minecraft wave, you know, then the Fortnite wave.
The
I
COD
mean-
wave was before Minecraft. Well, no, it probably went Minecraft, COD, then it was kind of stale. Then Fortnite came around.
Yeah.
Now it's getting stale again. It's probably gonna be a few years of staleness. But I think games like Valorant's solid, but it's not for everyone. But it's gonna stick around a while. Like CS, like CS:GO, it was never a staple. It was like it's a staple, but it's never like everybody knows what it is.
But it's
Like, if
never
you
gonna
don't-
die. That game
It's
will
never gonna
never
die. And the Valorant is the same way. Overwatch is the same way. Overwatch is never gonna die. Dota is the same way. Never gonna die. League's the same way. It's never gonna die. Cause it has shit.
It's because it's built. It was built properly. The game was built to a
Want to hear
point.
some crazy shit?
What?
What's up?
Dota. They
Dude.
take 25% of their battle pass money and put it into their comp earnings, like their prize pool, and it's over $40 million or some shit. Imagine if, and you know how much smaller Dota is than Fortnite?
You know what's crazy? Is
Imagine if
before-
Fortnite took even 5% of
Yeah,
battle pass.
I mean that's pretty much why I quit. It's just because the money was going down, 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 and especially after moving from east to west, there's just such a disconnect, and I feel like that's really where like the beginning of the end kind of started for me. It's just moving to west. I mean, you know, Europe has that coverage, East has that coverage, but West, it just feels like you can be the best but still be so choked in. I want that like booga moment in my life. You know what I mean? Like I kind of wanted that booga moment.
There's never gonna be something like World Cup ever again.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if they maybe did something like 2020 World Cup, maybe.
Even
they'd
if
be
there,
fine.
even if there was a world or a 2022 World Cup, it's not gonna be the same.
No, I mean,
Booga lifting that trophy was, I think it was even better than like Aqua and Nyrox. Like, who's Nyrox anymore?
yeah.
I've
No,
never-
yeah.
Everybody still knows Booga. He's the face of the biggest game of all time. Fortnite's the biggest game of all time, and he's the face of it.
What
Yeah.
happened to Nyrox?
He still plays.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
You know, matter of fact, I watched him do a stream. It was advertised by Samsung. Samsung. He is sponsored
Well,
by Samsung.
He's sponsored by
Hold on,
Red Bull,
hold on,
bruh. He's a
hold
Red
on,
Bull athlete.
Hold on.
Wouldn't that be his org? Org or something? Yeah.
M10?
Him
No,
himself is sponsored by Red Bull.
no.
Like
He
him.
is.
Oh.
No, he
Oh.
is.
Oh.
But what I'm trying to say is, I watched him do a sponsor stream. He had 500 viewers. He won Duo World Cup. Look at Booga.
He didn't take advantage of it after.
He didn't.
Booga
He
did.
slacked off. He didn't care. He was like, I have this money. I'm gonna be fine. No, you could have grew your brand, and he could be at fucking 2,000 viewers streaming events.
Yeah.
Booga played his cards
Passive
perfect.
income. He could have passive income coming in. I know that sounds corny, but that's income that he could have from streaming if he
Oh, yeah.
streamed the game. Plus the sponsors, plus the money from Fortnite, plus his investments, plus his morals and shit. Like he didn't do what Booga did. Booga is smarter than him. Nyrox
But
doesn't have a
that just
skin.
goes back
Hold
to
on.
the thing that we were saying.
Hold on,
that, like-
Nyrox, and Aqua do not have a skin. Booga has a skin. All the big content creators are getting these cups. Where's Nyrox and Aqua?
They had one.
They had one cup.
I mean, yeah.
They had
yeah.
so did Booga, and he's getting another cup. He's getting another cup.
And a skin.
It just shows
And-
work
yeah.
ethic.
Another person I look up to,
I
and like,
guess a World Cup could have been, you know, more hype. Also, just more than do the World Cup. Also, maybe that's
yeah, solos was definitely more hyped than duos. But another person I look up to that's not even in the gaming industry at all is Danny Duncan, for him just being himself. No, he has a work ethic of a dog.
Dude,
He
fucking-
works like a dog, and he gives back to his people that have been there since day one.
his homies, his close motherfuckers.
He's never been fake. He's the same person 4 years ago in his videos as he is today in his videos. It's the same person, and he built his brand off personality and not sellout. That's why he's so successful.
That's why I like him. I like him, Balin. You know Balin, Levine?
Yeah.
I think Balin copied him though a little, with but he's also
Yeah.
being himself, and they both have separate stuff. Danny is Virginity Rocks, and then Balin has like the no vape or shit.
Frick babe.
Frick vape. It's good.
Danny's
It's good.
merch brings him in over like 2 million a month off just his merch.
He's not in it for the money.
He's not.
It's like a really weird effect. Like, I don't know.
And want to know something crazy? He still buys store brand food. Like, he won't buy name brand stuff.
What do you mean?
He buys the cheaper stuff. The only thing Danny Duncan buys that's expensive is good cheese. He said that's the only thing you need to buy that's
Good
like a
cheese.
name brand.
Good cheese, right?
I
mean,
like.
I'm gonna buy
everyone
store
likes
brand
good
groceries
cheese.
my whole life probably. Store brand groceries are like almost half the price.
No, yeah. I like rolls. You guys like ever have sandwiches and you have like a poppy's heated roll?
Aw.
I do not. Yeah, I do not know what
Really?
that is. I do not know what that
Do you
is.
know what a roll is?
Know what a hot dog roll is or like a burger bun.
A burger bun. A burger bun.
There's different types of buns. There's some higher quality buns, but like to me, bread is bread.
Bread is bread. All right.
Wait, hold up. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. Hot dog's a hot
Bro,
dog.
it's two pieces of bread pretty much put together. Look,
But
bro,
like,
look. Mouse is the hot dog. Bun on each side. Hot dog. Bruh.
But it's connected.
Our
It's
boneless
not
wings
two
chicken
separate.
nuggets.
then look, if you do the
Yes,
same thing with
yes,
a
they
piece
are.
of bread, right? If
Yeah.
you put like a hot dog inside a piece of bread and wrap it up, then it's like, what is it? Pigs in a blanket or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's what some people call it. So, I guess same thing with the hot dog. I feel like a sandwich is just without hot dogs. Yeah, I don't know a hot dog with like sausage in it, like hot dogs.
What
And chicken nuggets are wings. Boneless wings are chicken nuggets.
They 100% are. Boneless wings, no sauce, chicken nuggets.
I mean, that
Even
makes
with
sense.
sauce. If they boneless, they chicken nuggets.
All right. Well,
Do you have
anyways,
any do you have another question, Joe, that we can just get started with another full topic?
well, actually, I was thinking of maybe wrapping it up. I don't know, but Sen,
We're
you
only
have
an hour,
anything
we're
else?
only 56 minutes in. I want to keep going. I like this.
You want to keep it going? You
Yes,
down? Like for
yes.
another like 20 minutes?
I want like another 30, like an hour and half.
An hour and a half. All right. Well, I mean, if we like run out of stuff, then maybe we should end it there.
Okay.
like, if we-
I
if
don't
we
think
keep
we're
on
running out
going-
of stuff. I think we can go with anything, bro. Like,
Right. I basically hit all my questions, so I mean,
what were your questions again?
like I just had the like
name some.
how
of
you
them?
found 14. I mean, how you found Fortnite, like how you work like jobs. How many jobs have you worked at the same time, by the way, Sand? I know you like worked at least.
Have you worked two
like,
jobs at once? Because I
Yeah.
remember you telling me at the beginning of this summer, you were like, yeah.
Yeah, I've
I'm
worked
gonna work different
landscaping
shifts.
and a grocery store job at the same time.
You said your uncle.
My uncle,
runs-
yeah.
Have you like
I
three
work
jobs?
under the table with that. No, I don't. I've
okay.
had like 3 different types of jobs, but I've never done them all at the same time.
Oh,
My dad works 3 jobs.
Really?
Yeah, my dad's a full-time firefighter. He delivers oil to people's houses. Like, you know how like people need oil in the winter to
Mhm.
heat their house. He delivers oil to people, like for a business. And then since that's only in the winter, in the summer he's a house painter. He paints houses, like the insides of the walls and shit.
That's fucking sick.
Mm.
Like, bro, you see my walls? I painted my walls. Like,
Mhm.
he makes the most money from painting, but he likes firefighting. I don't know why.
Does he get paid to do firefighting?
Dude, my dad has a good amount of money. He's a
No,
top
does he
10
get paid though?
earner in
Does
my
he-
city.
Does he get paid though to do firefighting? Because in my
Yeah, he's a
in my-
full-time firefighter.
In my
He's not a volunteer.
in my town, they don't get paid. You volunteer. To be a
Well, that's.
firefighter.
Oh,
There's volunteers, but he gets paid. He's a he had to go through an academy.
Hmm.
And he like when
What
he
does that
works, he works
academy consist? Like what is?
he works 48-hour shifts where he stays there. Like, he has his own room at the firehouse with a bed in it. Like, he lives there majority of his life.
But what does that academy insist? Like what does he have? Does he what is? He have to pass like tests and shit.
It's like physical tests. It's like, you ever see like those TikToks and shit of like those people getting pepper sprayed in the eyes?
That's crazy.
It's stuff like that. He got tased. He got pepper spray. He had to go through a lot. He was in the military though too before that.
yeah.
So he's the dog.
That's crazy. He does work like a dog. If he's working
But-
3 jobs,
Mhm.
he's working pretty damn hard.
He probably works 70 hours a week. He works at least 48 a week. No, at least. What's 48 times? Wait, what's 48 plus 24? That's 62, 72. I don't
48
even know.
plus what?
24.
Oh yeah, that's
72.
72. See, that's the minimum amount of hours he works a week because he works 3 firehouse 24-hour shifts a week.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
then he
I'm
does painting on his days off, which is probably, and he does like 6-hour days for that. So he probably works 85, 90 hours a week then. I don't even know. I could be wrong, but
Brings me up to no days off. You ever see that?
nah,
You guys ever
he
see?
doesn't take days off.
You guys ever see that show on YouTube? No days off.
no, I haven't. What is it?
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Is it about?
I'm not gonna spoil it. I think you watch it.
Hmm.
It's about hardworking people, day in life. Arkham's on it.
You said who's on it?
Arkham.
Oh, he is. Oh, no, I think I remember. I remember seeing that. I think. Yeah.
You know who
Yeah, I do
else
remember seeing
is
that.
it? Like who's someone that posts his daily content literally every day? Doesn't have to be in It doesn't have to be in Fortnite.
I don't fuck with him, but Lance 210 I know posts like vlogs every day or used to.
Lance. That motherfucker lives in Jersey, literally an hour from me.
I don't fuck with people like that. Like I don't fuck with like the FaZe Rug videos and
You
like
don't
the.
like FaZe Rug? Really?
I like him as a person, but I don't like his videos. I don't like the like.
Too much money.
Hey, what's
involved
up,
in it.
guys? Like I just like the. Like.
Yo, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on a show and let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
Like,
You like
nothing too
Nelk?
animated.
Do you like Nelk?
Yeah, I like no.
I fuck with Nelk. You see their newest video?
Huh?
You see their newest video?
I haven't.
That shit's fire.
I really don't know all these guys you're talking about, but isn't that like the guy who like went up to Donald Trump and like gave him a handshake and like did the YMCA
That's
or
Steve.
something?
Steve will do it. He's part.
Celine's also part, and then, oh my god, what's he?
Kyle, Jesse, Steve.
Jesse's
Celine.
not on it. Jesse's done. Jesse's not on it
Really?
anymore. Yeah. He didn't want to.
905, bro. 905 is out like a year ago.
Dude, you know what happened with him?
No, I don't.
I don't know if I'm gonna say that yet, but
Just let it be. I'll figure it out eventually.
Going back
See,
to,
one
like,
thing that I do that you guys don't though is watch anime.
Okay.
That's a big topic you talk about for hours, but you guys don't know anything about it.
anime. Let's.
Okay. So,
Look, I want to hear Joe. You speak, and then I'll go.
yeah. So, I have never gotten anime, and I'm so confused. It's like, I was watching like bits of anime with my friend one time, and like I'm like, this is so horrible, and she's like, this is just bad. This is just a bad part. This is just a bad part, and like it's like every single time. I've never ever gotten anime.
It's not
What-
for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that
I
makes sense.
enjoy it. I've always have. I started watching Dragon Ball Z when I was 7 years old.
Hmm.
And then I got into Pokemon, which is anime. So I've just always been into like anime, I guess.
Yeah, wait, what do you like about it?
That's what I was just gonna ask. What do you like?
Alright, for example, my favorite anime of all time is Tokyo Ghoul. And it just has a crazy storyline that like builds up over time. And it's basically like, alright, put it the same way as just watching a cartoon. It's like watching like Family Guy, but like with action
I love.
and in
Family Guy.
Japanese.
Great show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's something like that, but kind of more like action based, and it's in Japanese. And I kind of like the fact that I watch anime because it gets me to read. Because I fucking hate reading. And the more I watch anime,
So
the more
you're forced
words
to
I
read.
learn. Sort of, but I enjoy it. Like it's, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. It's either it's like a love or hate thing. I feel like it's either you love it or you hate it.
Yeah, what about like reading actual books? Like I'm pretty sure there's only one book that I really loved reading.
Fuck books.
You're like no books at all? What
Bro,
about
I've got
you?
thrown out of a library before. Like for I don't even know why.
What?
I just fucking hate books.
You got wait, how would you get thrown out of the library for nothing? Dude, what happened?
So I was trying to find a book to read for this class. Like I wasn't gonna read it. I was gonna spark note it, but like I need to find like a book that had 300 pages. So I was just scouting all the books, bro. Just going through the pages, trying to find one that was exactly 300 pages. the shortest one I
Like
could.
not 1/300 pages, like not page over 300.
Well, like 300 to like 10 or 20, like a really short one.
Yeah.
And I finally find this book, bruh. Took me 30 minutes to find this shit. I ring it up. I walk up to the librarian. I'm like, "I check this out." It's like at school, you gotta like check them out and stuff, then return them.
Yeah.
She goes, "Nah." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "You have an overdue book that you never returned." I was like, "I've never been in this library in my life." She's like, "Well, you have a book you have to return. You either have to pay us $30 for the book, or you can't check one out, and you can't graduate until you pay off the debt." I was like, "There's no shot you're about to charge me $30 for some trash ass book." I told her some trash ass book, and then she just kicked me out of the
No,
library.
yeah. You
Trash
can't.
ass book.
In my school too, you can't graduate until you hand all your books in.
I never took a step in that library before though. She was trying to scam my shit. I never paid the money. Fuck out of here.
Well, and,
She was trying to
and
scam me.
anyways.
Yeah, bro, she tried to scam me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Trash ass librarian.
No, I mean, it was like this one book. I think it was like called Towering Sky or something. It was just like a really interesting plot. It had like 3 books to like all 100 pages.
You guys ever
Have
watch?
you guys ever had to have like a teacher like bring you outside of a classroom because you began like pressed or something? like, like you and just a kid are just like going at it or some shit like, or like you're just doing like you just won't stop talking or something. The teacher brings you out to like talk to you in the hallway.
Oh, I vividly remember that. It was like
But
back in
I had
it was,
this
like,
trash ass teacher. Oh, it wasn't even like I was talking, like everybody was talking,
mhm.
but he just targets me out. Brings me in the hallway. He was like, "You know why you're out here?" I was like, "No." And then he goes, "I heard you cursing." I was like, "You heard me cursing?" And I was a junior in high school. I was like, "You heard me cursing. Like, you about to be on my ass for cursing." I didn't say ass, but like, you about to be on me for cursing. He was like, "Yeah, like go to the office." And I was like, "All right, bet." I walked down there, and the principal's on my phone of my dad. He was like, "Yeah, your son was cursing at the teacher." I was like, I didn't curse at the teacher. I was just chilling with my boy. We were just like saying shit every now and then. Like
Mhm.
it was just like casual talk, like how we are now. And the teacher said I was threatening him or some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
In our
that's
school, bro, when we have subs, we were like, dude, this fucking English teacher, she was absent. She wasn't in the classroom. She wasn't on the fucking Google Meet, and everyone was like, dude, I'm so happy we don't have this fucking teacher here. And the sub turned. He was standing like this. He was just like he was in his like laptop, and he goes. And he just started laughing. It was so funny.
I mean, I guess he knows what's up. Well, I have kind of a similar story to Sandt. So it was like back in 4th grade, right? Me and the entire class, like, they finished taking a test, right? And then we got our results back, and I got like a high score, like I got like an A or something. And then like I guess this other kid got like a C, and so he started like crying or something. And this kid bullied me. This kid was like my main bully.
I've
And,
never
like-
been bullied.
Really?
Never. I don't let it happen.
I mean, I can't name exactly what it was that got
The
me
kids that
bullied,
would
but
bully me were bigger than me. So.
I don't give a shit if somebody's banging to me. They getting clocked if they try fucking.
I can't
yeah,
really-
but like this kid
Yeah.
bullies me, right? And so he gets like a C and he starts crying. So I just look over at him like, and then I look back, and like he sees me look over at him, and 5 minutes later, no, like 3 minutes later, the teacher comes up to me and says, "Let's take a step out of the classroom." And I'm like, "Good morning." What? And so I go outside, right? And she says, "Are you glad that Alex failed the test?" I was like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And she said, "Alex told me you were looking at him and that you were laughing at him." I was like, "I did no such thing." Like, why would I care what Alex got on the score? And she's like, "You should apologize to him." I'm like, "No."
I'll be like, fuck no.
Yeah,
outta here.
I'm like, yeah,
Bye,
I'm
bitch.
like,
Fuck out of here.
and then I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But then like she kind of brushes that by, and then we like go back in the classroom, and I just look at him. I'm just like staring at him like, "You son of a bitch!
Little
Like
snitch ass bitch.
you really thought you could pull that shit on me? Like,
Little snitch ass
fuck you,
bitch.
kid." And like, yeah, like, it's not my fault that you're crying because you're shit at grades. Like, like, I don't know. Unfortunate, unfortunate for that kid.
Dude,
But,
that kid
yeah.
must have gone through hell and back. Man, he was
Bro.
crying.
Yeah, like, I mean, I
I
don't
would
know.
never cry over school. If you cry over school, you're a bitch.
Fuck grades, bro. Fuck. You get a 60 on a
You get the
test.
same paper at the end of your high school career as everybody else. If you last in the class or if you first in the class, you get the same exact paper.
Just you don't get to like give valid Victorian speech, but like, I don't know if anyone.
I don't want to give
really-
some whack ass speech.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone really
I'm
wants to
curious,
give that.
Did anyone in your school give a valedictorian speech?
Yeah, one of my homies was he wasn't a valedictorian. He was the class president or whatever it's called. He had to give a speech, and I was called the
How'd that go?
Fortnite God. I was called Fortnite God in the speech.
Were you?
Yeah, he was like going through shit. He was like, yeah, we have people with many talents in this school. He goes, we have some that are going D1 in football. We have a D1 baseball player. We have a soccer player who's playing pro now, my Tajay. And yeah,
Is he actually?
and yeah,
Where is he going to?
he's playing in, I don't even know right now. He's in this like Bethlehem shit. I don't even know. It's like semi-pro right now, but he's young yet. Then he goes, then we have Fortnite God, and I was like, bro,
Fortnite
no way,
God.
there's no way you just said that.
Bro, you are the Fortnite God. I'm not. gonna lie.
Right, like half the people in the crowd just looked at me. I was like,
They know you're the Fortnite God, bro. I mean, I don't know. That kind of reminds me, like
it's
they were
just in
giving,
the
like,
fingers, bruh.
in the fingers, right.
Yeah,
Like, look
Kinda
at this
reminds
grip,
me-
bruh. Look at this grip style. Look at that shit.
They'll never understand what these fingers do.
Oh,
You're fucking sausages.
They're not sausage.
Bruh, my hands are straight bone compared to yours.
I don't know. Yeah, like look at my hands. Like,
Look at my
I
knuckles.
don't know about that.
Show your knuckles.
Like, bro, I grip a mouse. My shit's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's, like,
For me, I just go like, yeah, I just go like that.
it's that, or sometimes I play like with it back like this,
Mhm.
down like that. It's weird.
I play like this.
You play with your thumb on the scroll wheel. You ever see people that do that?
The thumb on the
Dude,
scroll wheel, you
I
said?
tried that for a while. I tried playing like this before. With my thumb on a scroll wheel so I can edit,
Oh,
like
you,
close
you
edit.
mean you mean your middle finger?
Yeah. Or not
Yeah.
thumb, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Bro, like when I reset with my my pointer finger, like, and I go upward. So I could always struggle like shooting after or like keep building after I reset cuz like when I build with here, and most people reset with the other finger so they can keep like doing shit like clicking. So I always had to go super fast like back and forth. So I was like, fuck it, I'm doing this. Bro,
Mhm.
I was so shit for the month I did that. I was just
That's-
better like
that's
going
like, yeah,
fast.
a month. Yeah. No, I mean, I adapted that like when I was like grinding to be the best. I adapted that like back in March. So then, yeah, now I whenever I played, I would always just have my middle finger on here. I also considered
No.
one time it was like so weird. I wanted to like get two side buttons, right? I didn't want to switch my thumb from one side button to the other. I was thinking like maybe I could be onto something. So I put my pointer finger here and my thumb here. I was gonna try.
Wait,
like,
wait, how do you click your side buttons? Like with your thumb? Show me again.
No, yeah, I just clicked them with my thumb. Like
Like you
I switched
could you
between
do
the two.
that? Bro.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I show this shit? Alright, look, if I want to click the front one, I click it, and then with the back of my thumb, so I could just go like
Oh
that.
no, yeah. I mean, I do that too. I do that too.
I was
But
gonna say, there's
thinking,
no
like,
way you go back like with the back and forth, like.
Oh, that would have been horrible. No, but like what I tried doing one time, is I tried like having my pointer finger here and my thumb back here, so that way I like wouldn't have to go back and forth. I was thinking I might be onto something. So then my fingers just look like this.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and then I was like, nah.
It's like playing
not-
claw, bro. You're playing claw. It's like.
Yeah, I was like, not worth it. Not worth it.
Look at that shit. It looks like I'm throwing up a gang sign.
All right, yeah. All
Look
right,
at my
man.
arms, dude. Huge.
Holy shit.
Fucking
It is-
Michelin man's on the podcast.
Oh
The
my
fuck?
lord.
That's
What
crazy.
is, I wonder what his body fat is. A body fat percentage. is
45.
45.
Mine's
You
like
were thinking-
14 or 15 or some shit. I don't
You're
remember.
14. Oh, I'm like 60 then.
Dude, I'm like straight bone. Like you don't even realize like I'm like straight bone.
Yeah,
I'm 120 pounds.
120.
Oh my
Yeah, and I'm
God.
fucking 18 years old.
That's crazy.
Nah, I mean,
But
but like,
somebody had
yeah.
this fat fuck doctor told me I need to gain weight. I was like, you need to lose weight, bitch. Like how does fat fuck gonna tell me I need to gain weight? Like lose weight first, bitch.
Wait, you said 120 at like 5'8"? That sounds normal. That sounds really normal. Hold on. I have like a calculator for this.
Go ahead.
Your BMI shit, dude, that you did?
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, nah. Nah, he was right. You're like a little bit, though. Like, you were a little
Well,
bit.
the last time I was weighed, I was 118. But I just bumped it up to 120.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're like a little bit underweight. I'm like also a little bit underweight for like
I don't really
all-
give a shit though. I feel fine.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you feel fine, then
Like, bruh, this fat ass doctor trying to tell me to gain weight. Like, lose weight, bitch.
Lose
Fuck out of
weight.
here. Fuck out of
Right.
here. You're more unhealthy than me, bitch. You trying to tell me to gain weight? Like, fucking lose weight, bitch. She was like, you need to get to 140 pounds. I was like, the fuck I need to be 140 pounds for?
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
it was a
yeah.
woman?
Huh?
It was a woman?
Yeah, this fat ass bitch.
Did she check your thing?
They have to.
Did she?
Everyone does, yeah.
You had to go check it?
You have a dude check yours?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yo,
Wait,
weird.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
weird.
Yeah, that was
Wait.
my choice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I said like, yo,
wait.
doctor.
You had a fat chick check your dick.
You had some hairy ass dude's knuckles in your pants, bro. I don't want to hear it.
He just went like this and then this. Like, what?
She was in my shit. She was like, in my shit.
Bro, like, like, all right. Oh my goodness, what happened?
We've been
I
going
really
for
had
a
to
grip.
on the recording because, like, my
It didn't-
goodness,
it didn't
We've been
feel-
going for a grip, bro.
not
we
really.
have indeed.
Not
I mean,
really.
You don't want to make them too long.
Yeah,
You want to make
no,
them at like a rate where people actually watch the full thing.
right. We're
We're
like
only
at
an hour.
100.
Hour
Yeah,
and-
we're like at an hour and 20 minutes right now.
hour and
That's like a
seven.
perfect amount, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start. I'm gonna do the ending questions. Okay.
You have an
So-
ending question set up.
I have two ending
You
questions.
you better not have stolen it from anywhere. You know what I mean, right? You know what I'm saying? All right.
Okay.
What are your ending questions then? Let's see.
So, you're chosen two options. You either suck a dick 99% of it,
This
Or-
shit, bro.
you do the last 1% where you get your
Last 1%, bro. I'm not putting no meat in my mouth. I'll just take the load, bro.
Bro, but like you still are putting it in your mouth.
I don't want no meat in my mouth for more than 5 minutes, bro. It could be an hour you be having that shit in your mouth, or 2 seconds.
You've been taking.
Oh, if you let that guy last an hour, then you're horrible at dick sucking. Like I'm just gonna be honest.
Damn,
like,
good for you, bro. Good. You could be good at sucking dick, bro. I'll
bro,
stay being bad
yeah,
at it.
I mean, like if I'm in that position, like I'll suck so much like he finishes off in 30 seconds. Like I'm gonna do
Alright,
that.
Ash Cash, bro. You got
Like,
this, bro. You can claim the title of being good at sucking dick. You can have that. I don't want it.
Like then you have.
You
this,
got that.
This is, I feel like there's an issue with having like a guy's semen in your mouth. I don't know.
Spit that shit out. You don't gotta swallow that shit. He never started to swallow it.
Regardless, still like just I don't know. If you go fast, then like that 1% would only be like 1 second.
But I'm not taking a load to the face. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No,
like,
not to the
that's
face.
all
Just in the mouth. Spit it out quickly.
Fuck no. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
I
You
don't know.
bitch.
I'd rather just be like a
Okay.
quick dick sucker and then
My
like
last
yeah.
question. This is inspired by Brandmer's podcast. Fucking love those boys. They
Alright.
made me do this thing. I wanted to do this because of them. So who's the hottest female celebrity you know?
Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. All right.
She's mid.
Next.
You mid, bitch.
Who's the hottest, like, more good looking dude from like a movie?
Uh,
Like, who's the hottest? Like, more good looking dude. Like, from like a movie. 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 Like,
Kaneki Ken.
What is it?
Kaneki Ken.
You
How
gotta
do you
tell me how
spell
to spell that.
Just look at my profile pic.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, this can't be real. Hold on.
Nah,
Are you dead ass?
I'm joking.
Yeah, I was about to say, is this nigga serious? Like, bro.
Fuck. I know there's good looking dudes. I'm not afraid to say there's a good looking dude. I just can't think of one. Hold up.
No, like,
Alright, I'll just say
there's one
Scented.
right
I'll
in
just say
front of you.
Scented because people know who he is. Scented.
Scented.
Okay.
Okay. Olivia Rodrigo and Scented. Phase. Everything's the same on both of them. Olivia, she's got a dick. Right? That's the cut line. She's got a dick. Fucking Scented has a vagina. Life is on the line. You have to go down on one. What are you choosing? Are you choosing Olivia with the dick?
Scented.
Or are you choosing Scented with the vagina?
I would
I'm not
choose
putting
that
no.
one.
I'm not putting no meat in my mouth. Fuck
Yeah,
out of
you
here,
already, you
bruh.
already said this before. You already said
I'm
this
not
before.
putting meat in my mouth.
No meat is going in his
It's
mouth.
Olivia Rodrigo's meat. You're not putting.
All right,
that
but let me
shit.
put my meat in your mouth. How would you feel?
Fuck no. What?
Exactly. Exactly.
Bro,
So you
would
say
like
fuck
that.
no now.
Yeah, don't even lie. You would like
But it's
that.
a girl, so I mean, she's crazy.
All right,
Wait,
bro. What's that one bitch's name?
Suppo?
Megan Fox. But have her put her dick in your mouth. See how you like it. Yeah, it's my fucking thought. You
No,
cannot. You cannot persuade me to suck a dick. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
I
You're
respect that
you're like
choice.
one of those hood New Yorker guys where they're like, yeah, no, I'm not taking the dick. Fuck no. Fuck
Right, you're literally from New York.
Exactly. I'm talking about like my homies. Dude,
Bro,
my
your
best
homies are like,
homies.
I'm not taking a dick, bro.
Dude,
I know some people
I
who wouldn't
fucking
take a dick.
asked Big Mouth. Joe, I asked Brandon that question, Big Mouth, man. He was like, dude, I'd go down on the dick, fucking. He said Karenikov. I was like, okay, you're telling me you're gonna go down on Karenikov with the dick? And he was like, yup. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. And he was like,
I don't know. It honestly depends for me. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not that
Bro,
strict. Bro.
Sented's a good looking dude.
Yeah, no,
but
I
he
respect
has a
that choice.
dick, so he doesn't have a
I'd
vagina.
definitely go with that
That's
choice.
True. That's true.
I would go with that choice. But, anyways, though.
No gay
guys,
shit though. No gay shit.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No worries, no worries. But anyways, guys, we've been at this for an hour and 20 minutes. We had some good
Hour and
conversations.
25 minutes or 22 minutes.
Guys, what we're thinking of doing is you guys join up in the court sometime. Join up in the court sometime. If you have an interesting story, we might
you
have
have-
you on the podcast.
if you
On the
have-
early stages. In the early stages, of course.
If you have recommendations and you want to join the Discord, you just join the Discord, go into the recommendation station. Spot,
Absolutely.
and you recommend anything you want.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Um,
But anyways, guys, let's wrap it up and let's have some social. So, guys, make sure you subscribe, follow the Twitter, link in description, follow the TikTok, link in description.
all
Follow
of
me.
Joe's Twitter, YouTube, and his
Instagram.
Instagram, all be in the description. Same with Sandt, his fucking YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Go follow him.
Wait,
on
Zen,
all
you
that shit.
shut them out. You shut them out. Shut them up to the audience.
Alright.
That's
Let me
your
get.
brother.
Let me get a little spiffy with it. Sansky.
Alright.
SANDTSKI on Twitch.
Don't forget the T after Sandt.
Twitch.
Sandsky.
Sansky. Sant FN on Twitter. And then Sansky, the same as Twitch on YouTube.
Remember, that is a SANDT. Sandy.
So that's a
Alright.
good question y'all should ask how I got my name. Because you guys know it already, other people probably think it's
How
Right,
did you get your
right.
name? How did you get your name? That's a good question.
my last name.
It is. I didn't know that.
Nah, I knew that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With
But you
the
guys
T?
know it, but like
With
for
the
other
T?
people, that's like a good question to like ask people on podcasts.
Wait.
No,
wait,
yeah, I was actually thinking about it through my head. I guess I can skip over it, but anyways though, thank
Is
you.
your actually couple like a question. How'd you get the name Tanner? Like family shit? Or?
I was supposed to be named Logan. Then my mom's best friend had a son before that was born before me. He's my age. She named him Logan. So My
Alright.
dad just named me Tanner after the snowboarder Tanner Hall.
Wait, you have a brother?
No.
Oh, your friend, your mom's
Yeah.
friend. Oh,
Yeah, we're the same age though, so it's like we don't both want to have the same name. It's like we're good friends. So it's like,
that's
she's
cool.
like, we're not naming on the same shit. So I got
Right.
named after a fucking snowboarder named Tanner Hall.
That's sick.
Right. Well. Anyways, guys, make sure you follow all the socials. Links in the description. Leave a comment. Let us know what else you want to see from this channel. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you on the next podcast. Coming soon.
Peace the fuck out.
Peace.